Welcome to this video on speed and velocity. Speed is how far something travels in a single interval of time. That might be 1 second, 1 minute, or 1 hour. The standard way speed is measured in physics is by how many meters an object travels in 1 second. For example, let's look at this bike. The bike travels 3 meters in 1 second. We describe speed with units of meters per second, so we can say the bike has a speed of 3 meters per second. If we know the distance an object covers and the time that takes, we can calculate speed with the equation speed equals distance divided by time. This can be written with symbols as v equals s over t. For example, if the bike travels 8 meters in 2 seconds, 8 divided by 2 gives us the speed, which is 4 meters per second. If you forget the equation for speed, look at the unit of speed. Meters per second literally tells us distance per time, which is another way of saying distance divided by time. While speed is a scalar with only magnitude, velocity is similar, but it has magnitude and direction. It is a vector. Velocity is distance covered per unit time in a particular direction. Let's consider these two bikes. Both travel 50 meters in 4 seconds. So, they have the same speed. 50 divided by 4 is 12.5 meters per second. They travel in different directions, however, so their velocities are not equal. Here is a typical 2-mark speed calculation. A particle is traveling at 500 meters per second. Calculate the distance it travels in 0.008 seconds. Your first action should be to write out the relevant equation, which is v equals s over t. The question is asking us to calculate distance, not speed, so we have to rearrange the equation for distance. Multiplying both sides by t gives us the following equation. This is identical to the speed equation. We have just included a multiplied by t factor on each side. On the right, the t terms cancel out, leaving only s, which represents distance. We'll swap the equation around so distance is on the left, but this is purely for neatness. All that is left to do is substitute v and t for 500 and 0.008 respectively for a mark. We type this into a calculator, and the answer is 4 meters, which gains the second mark. To double check your answer, put it back into the original equation along with 0.008 seconds and see if you get a speed of 500 meters per second. If you don't, you have made a mistake rearranging. Speed is how far something travels in a given period of time and is measured in meters per second. Velocity is the same as speed, with an additional direction component. And to calculate speed, or the magnitude of velocity, just divide distance by time.